Hey everyone, it's Z Toilet. It's been a while since we finished episode 73. So, when's episode 74 dropping? Well, I've got the answer today. I'll spill the beans on who these mystery folks are, where they're from, and how they managed to stay alive. I did some serious digging, even checked out games like Half-Life and Black Mesa for clues. But before we dive in, can you do me a favor? Smash that like button and hit subscribe. Your support keeps us going strong. Thanks, folks. Make sure you stick around till the end of the video because you don't want to miss out on the release date and the backstory of these characters. Alright, let's dive in. The secret scenes from episode 73 dropped just a couple of days back, and let me tell you, they were mind-blowing. I won't go into too much detail because plenty of folks have already dissected them. What I will talk about, though, is when episode 74 is coming out and where these characters come from. So, you might think these humans are from a facility, like Alpha Hill Labs, right? After all, we did spot a poster of it back in episode 70, and that's where a lot of folks' minds are at. But surprise, surprise, that's not the case. So, where are they from? And how did they manage to stay alive? Well, if you've played games like Black Mesa and Half-Life, you might have an idea. Remember those soldiers popping up in Black Mesa's story missions? That's where they're from. And if you've noticed, the clothes they wear look a lot like what the Black Mesa scientists wear in the game, so it's a safe bet they're from there. In the game, a virus from a botched experiment wreaks havoc. If you've played, you know the deal. Now, Skibidi Toilet's likely a product of a similar experiment gone wrong, with disastrous consequences for humanity. Remember that character from Black Mesa and Half-Life who showed up at the series start? Gordon Freeman? Anyone? I think he's tied up in all this Skibidi Toilet business because, just like in the game, he might have been the cause of the experiment's failure. But what's the deal with this girl? She's not from any of the games I've mentioned, so she's from somewhere else entirely. Though we did catch a glimpse of people like her in episode 73 part 1, in the camera woman's memories, so chances are, she's from that same facility. Remember how in Black Mesa, the virus spread because of a beam? Well, in the first part of episode 73, we saw Kathy going through a procedure and a beam being fired. That blue beam? It was used for an experiment, which, you guessed it, failed miserably and let the virus loose. But here's the kicker. How did Dave and Kathy end up as robots? Well, here's a simple theory. Maybe they were cyborgs to begin with, and they still are. I mean, we saw blood coming out of the camera woman's hand, not some electrical charge or anything like that. Now, when can we expect episode 74? My guess is we might get an early leak this time, just like we did with those secret scenes when someone pried info from Boom in the Dom Studio server. And this time, he might give us some insights into what's cooking and how far along it is. Word has it, this episode won't have any parts, so it could drop pretty soon. Plus, it's got Boom all hyped up, considering how the recent episodes have been building and revealing the storyline, making the series more gripping than ever. But let's talk release dates. Real talk? I don't think it's hitting screens anytime soon. I'd give it at least another 7 or 8 days. Catch you later.